in real life. Anybody with like that level of work ethic is like not actually engaged with other humans, you know, like she
Yeah.
is always working.
Yeah, yeah,
You like
yeah.
my playlist, Carmen?
I do. Also, Carmen, I haven't seen you forever. How are you?
I know, right? I think I saw you before the pandemic. I've seen you like a while before the pandemic. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm still in Brooklyn. Are you still in Brooklyn, Calvin?
I'm still in Brooklyn, still somehow staying alive and paying rent. I don't know how, but it's working out.
Aren't you like some smarty pants, like science dude, like some IT computer person?
Look, he
I
said
mean, I'm.
paying rent, and I'm like, wow,
He pays rent.
wow, how? Tell us.
I don't mean to brag, but I'm on unemployment with my smart pants degree. So, killing it.
Oh,
I have yet to figure out unemployment. I can like see it. I'm like, oh,
What?
there's money. I'm allowed to get the money, but I have a few more hurdles to get over. And
Oh, really?
Like
yeah, I
what?
don't because I put down like different. I don't know what I put down as the employer, you know. And I'm like, did I put down comedian? And she's like, nope. You know, the woman on the phone. And I'm like, I feel like I have to pass a quiz or something. I'm like, can you just tell me what I put down? Because I could have put massage therapist. I could have put actor. I don't know what I put.
I thought it just lets you put all of them down. Because for me, I wasn't even sure, but they drew from like this like game show writing job I had, and they're like, okay, this is what you're gonna get per month, and I was like, or per week, and I was like, sweet, I'll do that.
What game show? Wheel of Fortune? That would be such a hilarious writing gig. Like,
I wish if I were a Wheel of Fortune game show writer, I would not be fucking on unemployment.
that would
It
be
was
a
in the
quick room every week. Like,
yeah.
okay, let's knock this out. Let's get back to brunch.
Yeah.
What show
First of all,
was
they
it?
only
Are you
work
allowed
like
to tell us?
oh yeah, no, it's fine because it was supposed to be for ABC, but then obviously the shutdown happened, so that's why everyone got fired.
oh, how
So
would this be like? He's like throwing his like ABC
And yet my
credit,
parents couldn't
throwing
find
his that. It's just like, oh my god, my life is great. I got a Roy G. Biv bookshelf. I have unemployment money, and I wrote for a game show on ABC. What's good, bitches? What's good? Like, I'm in
no,
awe.
trust me,
You're
it's
doing great for the pandemic. Like,
I'm really not. Trust me, that sounds good, but it's really not. It was they were supposed to film a pilot for it, and then that did not happen at all. So I was like, oh great, so we're just gonna not unemployment, great. And then they turned it into a podcast and didn't hire any of the writers. So,
oh wow, all that work.
Well, do not share the link for that podcast. We will not be supporting.
we will not support it. So Sono,
Good.
like, should we start? I know you said you wanted to ask me something. You were like, I have to ask you something, and we
Are we starting? Welcome everyone to
Oh.
the show. Yay!
vibe in. I mean, we got the vibe in.
Is week 3. Well, one thing I can give you an update on. Does anyone want to know any updates on my glasses? Yeah, they're not here yet.
Woo!
They're not here yet. They're not.
They still not there.
No. Do you think it's gonna be like 2020 when 2024 maybe? I don't even know what time is. I'm like, it will be 2020 in the future.
No, they're gonna try to. They just tried to.
When I get my glass. So for those of you who are new to the show, I ordered glasses using my Obamacare insurance January 9th. And it is now February 17th, and I still don't have any glasses. And I called them in the beginning of February, and they're like, "Oh my God, your glasses are supposed to be here, but I'm gonna check," And then she left me a message that said basically like, the government-funded glasses are taking longer. Please enjoy this block of cheese and
Oh God.
bag of rice. But you know what I was thinking about? Because last week I said, oh my God, Riba, yes, maybe we have the same. Is your right eye minus 2.75 and your left eye minus 2.5? Because then I can borrow glasses.
You can try a few pairs
Are you
out.
astigmatic though? That's also the other question.
I have astigmatism. That's why I don't qualify for
Oh.
LASIK, unless anybody knows any LASIK people who want to look that up. No, remember when I told you that somebody said to me, like, So is comedy still the long-term plan?
The somebody was your mom.
Ooh.
No, it wasn't actually my mom. If it was my mom, that would like be totally on brand for my mom. It was like a friend, like a normal. It'd be like if you asked me that.
Yeah.
It'd be like if you asked me that. And I was thinking of all the random things that I've done. I will never leave this. If we can only do comedy on Zoom, and like have you done a lot of random things? That's what I wanted to ask you. One thing I sold clothes made in India on the beach in Italy. And that was one of the things that I thought I was gonna I'm gonna kill it with this
Yeah.
Indian face. Please come my shop, please.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it. I hated it.
Oh, you like tried. Oh, you were like me. I tried so many things, and then comedy was the one thing that stuck because when I started comedy, people were like, "Oh, it's just a phase." She tries things. I tried.
I don't know either.
I used to just gift wrap for fun. I used to go
Oh
to.
my God.
Sarah's going through something.
Sarah's definitely going.
Sarah, we support you wherever you're at. Oh, she's muted now. We support you. We support you. What? Tell us random things that you did.
I've played steel drums. I've played classical guitar. I was part of a softball team. I played girls soccer, played girls cricket. I played volleyball. I played netball for my province.
What? Like you're like an athlete?
I used to. Before the obesity. You remember?
What is netball?
Before the obesity, I was a.
Okay, we're calling it blessed. Okay, it's no longer obese. We're calling it blessed. That's the medical terminology.
Obesity. Before the obesity.
The obesity. That actually sounds.
Obesity. Completely
That's
blessed.
good.
Yeah, I did a lot of things. I did car racing, like drag racing.
What?
Wait, what?
I did
Oh my
DJ
God.
for birthday
That sounds
parties.
dangerous. That is
I just
fucking
did
danger.
random stuff because I was trying to find myself, and I was at one point I was super single, and I thought I would like to date somebody who does something crazy, and I was like, I also like to do something crazy, and I used to go to all these things. I even did like lawn bowls. I don't know if you guys know what lawn bowls is.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like old people do it, but then it became a trend. Like young people were doing it, and then I did it, and then it was only old people, old white men that were trying to hit on me. It was weird.
How long
Yeah,
did you
I
do
mean,
that?
I don't know if you know that I'm a certified fire walker.
Yeah, I know you did the fire. You did the.
Yeah, but I actually like took a course on how to facilitate. Like, I'm basically like a brown girl Tony Robbins. Do you know who wants to? Do you know who wants to pay for brown girl Tony Robbins? Nobody. Nobody wants that. No, there's like levels of empowerment, and it's like only the white man is ready for like, let me walk across some fire, and then they want Tony Robbins. They don't want the brown girl
Yeah.
knockoff version.
So have you done the bed of nails? Have you done the?
Yeah, I've lied down on the bed of nails.
Yeah.
We do like the iron rebar thing here. I've done a couple. I did a firewalk in Mexico that was very spiritual. And then, I mean, that's the thing, like dealing with these spiritual people. Oh my God. It's like, why don't I just go work for Lululemon? What are we doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are we doing? Like, why don't I just go work for Lululemon? Wait, but like, what's netball?
Netball's like basketball, but the ball you can't dribble the ball. It's very fast paced. I just want you to know, it's like you throw the ball to. Google it. It's a Commonwealth game. It's the Queen's game. She colonized our countries. India plays it. Australia plays it. New Zealand, Africa. Like.
What about badminton?
I played badminton. I was part of.
It is so on. Next week, Carmen and I are gonna virtually battle.
This is before my obesity. I'm obsessed now. I cannot play those. Do not ask me. I told you I fell down 2 flights of stairs. I tore my ligaments. My life has not been the same since.
Why did you do this?
I did not do this. The stairs did it. It was a raining day.
You made a choice. Yes. Oh, I'm glad Rada changed that to everyone. So I mean, this is more like Indian asking, like what karma did you need to unveil to yourself?
No, you know what I think it was is people putting eyes for me. That's why I be rocking these. You see that?
Oh yeah, the evil eye.
Like,
That's what it was.
don't
That's
block
what it
my
was.
blessings. Do not block my blessings.
Hi, this is Ryan Armstrong with
And that's, I don't know who put the eye on me in 2015 when first the leg broke. I had the motorcycle accident in India. My leg broke and they did not set it properly.
Oh
They
my
had
God.
to reset my leg 10 days after the leg break. Like, and the doctor was super funny because everybody's a comedian in India, I'm like, do you have to break it again? And he's like, no, already broken. You want to break something else?
Oh
Well,
shit.
Well, I was in a car accident and I couldn't walk for 4 months. But when they brought me into the ER room, I was like sitting there, and then I woke up as this young, beautiful brown doctor came up towards me, and he was like cutting my clothes because I was like incapacitated. And I was like, I said it out loud. I was like, "Thank God I'm wearing good underwear today." You're my patient. And I'm like, it don't mind. It works in the movies,
Look at this. We got a little show going. What's up, Pranav? What is up, friend? We got a little. Should we? Okay, we got a little.
No,
Okay,
I know you said you wanted to ask me something. I want to show you something.
that's what I wanted to ask you, Nat. Like, of all the things, of all the random things that you thought, okay, let me do this. Let me go sell saris cut into dresses to rich women in Italy. I'm gonna be so good at this.
I mean,
Provare non costa
Everything's fine,
niente.
and
I
suddenly
was
they're
like living on my
filled with
last dollar.
hungry
I had the
hyenas,
choice.
except they weren't hyenas. That was really scary.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
I
Right
was-
when it was getting
I was
good.
on my last dollar, and I was at the point of either decide to stay in America and I don't know, suck a dick for $1 or go to
You can do better than that, Carm.
And what I did was I ended
$2.
up being a maid, like cleaning a rich white lady's home. It was like, it was the weirdest thing because I was like, oh my God, I'm becoming a movie character. Like I clean
Oh shit.
and she's like, I'm a college graduate, I'm an engineer, and this lady's not smart, like she doesn't know how to iron. I had to teach her how to iron before I left. It was
Oh god, that's fucked up.
Okay, for real though, in all the respect for anybody that's like cleaning on the level that cleaning people are cleaning, because I'm like, no, I don't even know how to get it to that level of clean.
top to bottom, you gotta Marie Kondo that shit.
Top to bottom, look at her
I
coming
have
with like
something
the
funny to tell.
terminology.
I have something funny to Sonal, do you know how
Oh,
to,
you're gonna show me something. Show me
I'm
something.
gonna show you something, but before I show you something, I want to ask you something quickly. Do you know how to sign language? Do you know how to sign?
I know how to fake sign and give people headache.
Okay, so you fake sign.
I think it's offensive.
And it
but I'm not
reminded me.
sure.
It reminded me of a situation. I was dating this guy. Someone got robbed, and they were.
It's for sure offensive.
And
It's
mute.
for-
And at the time, this person was deaf and mute, and everyone was like, "Does anyone know sign language?" And I was like, my boyfriend at the time told me he signs, like his best friend is mute, like he knows sign language. So I'm like, no, he knows sign language. It was the most embarrassing thing because at least you like pretended, like it looks real.
Oh God.
This guy went to the dude, his stuff got stolen and he was trying to explain it. And this dude was like this.
Oh God, what?
And I got reminded by my brother that he's like, remember when you took your boyfriend to the guy who was trying to explain something and no one could understand, and you said he knew sign language and all he did was
That looks like the dance move for our show, for the "Give Me the Light" song. Just give me the light.
right.
And
Right.
I mean, I think on that we should. Oh my God, were you going to show me something?
Yeah, I was gonna. This is an interactive game, right? So I was I was driving past in Brooklyn and
Oh my God, you got a whole ass game. Okay, she's gonna do a
I have
game.
this game. It's interactive, so I want everyone to like get involved if you want to. This game is called Africa or America. I'm gonna show you some pictures. You're gonna tell me if you think this is Africa or America. You guys keen for this game?
So you can vote in
Yes.
the comments maybe, or you can just
Also want to
unmute.
know that I you know what, I give United States some claps for their big dick energy, but they're actually much smaller than the continent. You know,
Drop that knowledge.
I'll give them some, some claps for that. But they, they have big dick energy, but they're pretty small. So here's the first picture. Let's see you guys get it. Africa or America?
This is trick, huh? This is Sonia votes Africa.
No, the first one is easy.
Africa. Okay. Everybody's voting Africa.
We should write.
Africa.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys are right. See? Yeah, you know what?
Oh, Durban. Wow,
My
nice.
hometown. This is my hometown, Durban, South Africa. Next one.
Oh shoot.
Africa or America?
America.
I mean, there's two brown people. They sort of.
I know. I'm like, this looks like India, maybe.
What are you guys saying? What are they saying, Sonal?
They're saying USA, America. It's good. It's good.
Oh yeah, you guys are right.
Yep.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn then. Yep.
Okay, this one. Africa or America?
America.
America.
Sonal, you know what? This is. I like these people. They're pretty woke. They're like, I don't want you to cancel me online. We're just gonna go with the flow. What about
We
this
will cancel you and ban you from the
one? What about
internet.
this one? Africa or America?
America.
Jeffrey's like, I don't know. This is a hard
No,
one.
that's America. You got the streets. There's some street
Yeah,
and avenue.
something
Like,
walk
But I mean,
That looks
these signs
pretty
are
Americanized.
universal. Is that
I know,
American?
but to me, the green on the font. it looks
Okay,
like-
so
That's
next
America.
thing,
In fact, I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
we
are
surprised if it's parts of
fruiting.
North Florida.
what are you guys saying? America or Africa? What are they saying?
America.
America.
Wrong phone
Tampa.
number, Africa. Reba said in the comments.
Africa?
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
For me. This is Brooklyn.
Tricky,
I could tell. That looked like Bed-Stuy.
This is a real picture that I took of a place next to, not so far from where I live.
Allah.
Okay, is this Africa or America?
That's America.
America?
It's gotta be
pronounce
America.
this America? Ha. Solid.
Yes.
Got you there.
Wow.
Got you there. I put one in there.
You're
This one-
out for now.
This one here, Africa or America? Quick, let's do a quick one. We almost to the end.
America.
America.
Damn it, you guys.
America.
The
car. The car gives it away.
Totally. Giveaway.
This year, you guys got my rhythm.
That is
America.
It's Africa.
Africa.
I'm just
No,
being
Pranav
controversial.
Pretoria, I
Pranav is
figured.
my computer. He's like, I've seen these pictures before.
Senior computer.
He's like, I know all of them. Okay. This one here, Africa or America?
Africa.
Africa.
Africa. That shit
No,
looks
guys,
clean.
this is Sonal's family home in India.
Yeah, look at that drip. Look at that wraparound rooftop.
I put a bogus one here just to see.
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan.
I'm Punjabi. Very rude.
No. I had to put a bogus one there to see.
Yo, did you guys like the game? Are we enjoying
That was
game?
good. That was good.
Calvin's like, I have Google. Calvin, put your smart ass degree away. We don't need that. Okay, let's start the show, Sonal. Who's the
Let's
first?
start the show. I can't spotlight, rather. I cannot spotlight. I'm not the host. My only option is to chat with her or to pin her. So, okay. This is when we acapella give me the light while she's doing tech stuff. Just give me the light. Doom, 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 doom.
Just like a jazz version, right? I guess.
Is she maybe just spotlight Sonia in the meantime?
Dun, 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 dun. Do
Oh,
it intro to Sonia.
All praise to our tech goddess, rather. Without rather, there is no show. Yeah, Radha. She also hosts our Congrats on Your Success first Thursdays of the month. Shout out to Ray Bees and Ben with the vibes.
The fam is there, AB. Show us the fam. I know you are tweeting people behind.
And boom, right now, make some noise for our first comic, Sonia Dini.
Zoom. 1 year down, 3 more to go. I don't know. I'm done. Outside.
No.
I just want to show you guys I'm dedicated to this Zoom life. These are glare blockers. You can see my ring light, you can see my bottle of water, my whole life. But my job is on Zoom, and like someone's already seen these jokes. I feel like a fucking hack. Okay, but I'm gonna do them anyway. But I use the jokes to punctuate in my room. I'll be like, I think that would be pretty good. Hold on, it didn't slide well. Oh, there's a $15. Okay. Pretty. Okay, I don't know. As a practice, I'm the Carrot Top of Zoom comedy. That's who I am now. What else? I went through a breakup recently last year, March. I'm over it. Valentine's Day was great for me. I was happy to see all the people who were willing to die for love by eating indoors. It matters that much to you and me. But I bought a vibrator. So
woo!
Yeah. I went on Jeff Bezos's Amazon, the devil, and I got a real vibrator. No more of that like battery operated Spencer's bullshit. No, baby, this came with a universal charger. Okay, I could plug in my DVD player. It's real. It's legit.
Oh.
But it's too strong. The vibrator is too strong. Like, this is my clitoris. like, you know, and you do have an orgasm, but it's fast, you know, like it's efficient, like the gig economy. I shouldn't have bought it. I don't deserve to have an orgasm because it's from Amazon. I'm a scab, and that's the type of orgasm. You remember, like, I would describe it because someone might screenshot it, send it to my mom. She'd be like, this bitch is gonna die alone. I might, I don't know, but it's shaped. Like, I don't know if you guys are any Trekkies in the house, but it's shaped like a phaser, you know, when they were like, yeah. Why though? Like, what is this Klingon bullshit? I'm gonna just stuff this into my vagina. The other half has like a clit sucking thing. It's like, but it's like a tepid clit sucking thing. Like, someone went down on you and y'all were both too young to be doing it. And they were like, I got this shit. I'm 16. Let me get in there. And then they're like, like, that's the mechanical is like, okay, this is a clitoris again. It's pink. Did I do this on purpose? I'm Carrot Top. And it's like, it tastes salty. You know what I mean? Like, that's the energy this vibrator is giving me while also giving me a very fast, it's like power clip vibrator. I don't know. It's trash is what I'm saying. But all the reviews are like, women like, oh my God, splash bitch. I met God. She's a woman. So I don't know. Maybe it's might be me.
The reviews.
Oh yeah, it comes with the packet. Like, you're reading this shit, it's charging. It takes like 3 hours. You're just reading this shit like horny as hell. Like, woo, win, bitch. And then 2 seconds later, it's like, God, I mean, I could have found a man if I was gonna do this. We could just bang with masks on if I'm just gonna lickety split, have an orgasm in 20 seconds. But that's because I shipped it overnight. One day shipping hurts the climate, it hurts the planet, hurts us. I didn't deserve that orgasm. Jeff Bezos. Y'all love Amazon Prime too. All right. Well, I don't know. Do you bomb on Zoom? Can you bomb if there's no steak? Like, cats are laughing. They love this shit. They just want to eat. They want to live. Okay. How long have I been going? So now 10 years?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get to the real shit. I talked about the breakup. It didn't go great. I don't want to say I was in a bad relationship, but there were large parts of Malcolm and Marie that I related to. Okay. Apparently, that's supposed to be a love story. What? I don't want to spoil this for anybody. Maybe cover your, you know what? Some of y'all might not have seen it.
Spoil it.
They don't break up. She doesn't kill him. That's crazy. If you watch it, like me, I was like, wow, so she's gonna murder him at the end. But then, all right, I don't know. Where can I workshop this joke? Who? With who? Who can I pose this to before bringing it to y'all and wasting your time? Nobody. My mom isn't gonna laugh at this shit. She doesn't even know what Netflix is. All right. Okay, I do have a question, and then I am gonna go. Why the fuck is everybody so excited about 69? Like, why? It's not that hot. Like, it's one time, sure, but like Ariana Grande has a song with Megan and Doja remix, like 34, 35, 69. What? Bitch, are we in middle school? Okay, not middle. I was in college when I started fucking, so I'm not gonna pretend because I wear craps now that I'm a different person, but it's not like 69 is more work. It's more work. I dated someone who like lived for that shit, and every time it was like, ugh, I gotta drag my leg up over you. I gotta work on my orgasm like in yours. Ah! Multitasking isn't real. Just like the gig economy. All right, this is a first show, and you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap it up on that. Thank you, Sona, the host, Carmen. Thank you for having me live from New York. Bye bye.
Check those reviews. Check those reviews before you just go buying.
That link.
I did. They were all great.
I mean,
It's not for my brand of vagina, I guess.
69ing is pretty you gotta have the right multitask. I just forget to do it. Like I'm just like I'm not a participant, but it's like
Right.
it's like you want to focus on one thing at a time. You want to focus. We get it. I don't know. Blow up the comments. Pro 69, anti 69. We're getting political. I didn't even know that 35 plus 34. Wow. I guess I could play that for my dad. I'd be like, look, here's a song for you, Dad.
35 plus 34. I was like, oh, okay. Why is she speaking about these two numbers? Is she talking about my age group? Like, that seemed pretty like ageist, Ariana. You know what I mean? Like,
there's some arithmetic right there to get
right?
very.
And I did maths. I see Ray Bees is here with the family. Ray Bees, woo!
Ray Bees represent. She was posting about it. She was posting about it.
In the back, they're like,
we got Victoria. Victoria, you made it. Don't trip, Victoria. You good. We're gonna put Calvin next so you can get your bearings. Time.
Oh, okay. I was ready because I was like, bitch, I thought it was CT 8:30. So I was like, oops.
Oh my God. No, honestly, I come on this Zoom call like an hour and a half early every week just to make sure that I can't fuck up the time.
Yeah, legitimately. I was fucking in my head, so thank God.
What time? You're good. You're good. You breathe and we're gonna take it over to
Calvin's being okay.
No, do the credits. We gotta watch his face.
Credits him. Like Calvin wrote a script for ABC, but something happened. He's been on Netflix. He was in Gotham Storytelling. He writes. He has a Roy G. Biv bookshelf behind him. He's vibing. He's a potential Gen Zer. So give it up for Calvin.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you. All of these books are for sale because I am broke as fuck. So does anyone need sextrology? You can have sextrology. That is $15. Get yours. Masturbate better.
Masturbate better.
That's literally the tagline. It's in the back. It was written by the Ethical Slut. Anyways, so first of all, clap it up for yourselves who have your cameras on and are wearing like real shirts. So good for you, because I've given up. This is an Amazon casual separate that I bought for $5.99. It's a month 11 of this shit, and I was like, I'm doing all these Zoom shows, and it gets too hot, and I'm like, I'm just gonna buy all kimonos. I just wear kimonos now. This pandemic broke me. This fucking Pan's Labyrinth. I'm done. It's over. I can't do it no more. I bought these like budget Apple earbuds. They're called oranges. It's not working out anymore. I have no fucking money. I'm very poor. I saw porn star wear these earrings, so I'm like, I'm gonna buy these earrings now. This is what I do. I just get on Zoom calls. I wear porn star earrings, and I look like a lazy drag queen. I'm looking at myself, and I look like a lazy drag queen, and this is very sad. But this is existence now. I'm gonna watch a makeup tutorial where it gets better, like the Trevor Project. It gets better, I swear. I don't know. This quarantine got so bad. I reached a point where I spent 5 days only wearing a towel. Do you know what I mean? Like, has the quarantine broken you down that much? Like 5 days in a state of almost gonna shower? Like, that's what I was doing for 5 days. I was just being like, Netflix asks if I'm still watching. And I am. So I'm not gonna waste the body wash. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm quarantined alone. I'm single. I have no roommates. It's like, who am I getting dressed up for? My hand? It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just ready to die alone. I've accepted this fate. I'm going to buy 2 cats and it's going to be fine. We're going to ride it out. Because it's like, it's crazy. Like, I've never had to write a New Year's resolution that was like, wear clothes. I never thought that was going to happen. But thank you, 2020, for doing this to me. This is lovely. I did do a show recently where I had to like be outdoors, and it was so crazy. I didn't know how much I missed outdoor air. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. I was outside and I was like, is that oxygen and nitrogen? Oh my God. Is that argon? I can taste the argon. This is 3% argon. Look at this. Craziness. I did this show. I don't mean to brag, but I did a show in a parking lot. I know, I don't mean to brag. Where literally the green room was the dumpster. They were like, you need to stand by a dumpster and then wait till you're called on stage, which that's sobering. So I go up, I do my set, and this guy was like, oh, I thought you were really funny. And then he hands me a crumpled up $10 bill. And that was when I realized, oh, I'm just a prostitute now. Like, this is what happened to comedy. I'm just entertaining strange old white men in parking lots for money. Like, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, I like was trying to walk back to my car and I heard Roxanne. Like, it was very sad. But this is where we're at now. Thank you, Panera Bread. This is wonderful. Oh boy. Like Sonia, I actually went through a breakup before the quarantine hit, which sucks. Because you know, whenever you break up with someone and then even hearing that person's name triggers you, right? And like, it sucks because I didn't realize there were so many people in New York City named Daddy. And it's like, so just daddy everywhere. So many breeders. You know, ugh. I was dating this guy who was white. He was white and he was very Southern. He was like real Southern. He was a Confederate statue. We'd go out and I'd be like, Robert E. Lee, stop it. Like, he was such a kidder. You know what I mean? He just loved horses and bareback. Anyway, I know who's gay friendly now. So my friend was like, so it's been, 11 months of this shit. And my friend was like, oh, you know what you should do? You should try doing virtual dating because that's what people are doing now since people aren't meeting up in person. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So you guys, I went on my first virtual date. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm on OnlyFans. I'm on OnlyFans now. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Listen, an old man paid to watch me drink in a thong. And I was like, this is the best date I've been on in 5 years. So let's keep it going. Graybeard 69. We're going to do this together. I love it. I will say this, though. If you're not on dating apps, you should be on dating apps. This is the best time to be on dating apps. Like, not to actually meet with the person, but it's fun because the names are so fucking militant. I love how militant the screen names are now because it's all like politically charged. Like, I remember I used to see names online that were like, I'm Cutie Pie 84. And recently I saw a name and the name was Black Lives Matter. All cops are bad. Also, I swallow. Like, they're doing the most on the apps. I was like, okay, Malcolm XXX, let's do this. Let's do this, Malcolm XXX. We gonna emancipate each other. Like, I'm into this now. Love it. It's so fun. I did meet up in person with this guy, this Malcolm XXX type, and it was so weird because we had COVID foreplay. I don't know if you know what COVID foreplay is. That's where you wash each other's hands. It's like so cute. I was like, is that dial soap? You better dial me into this dial soap. I love it. It's so fun. We started washing each other's hands, and then India Ari started playing. I was like, okay, I see you. I am not my hair. It was so beautiful.
Ooh.
Loved it. I don't know, guys. Look, I'm just looking at myself like I could have gone a size up. Do you know what I mean? Like I gained so much weight. It's fine. Oh boy. It's so weird to go to Zoom parties because I feel like people are having like birthday parties and shit over Zoom, and it doesn't make any sense. Because it's like, oh, we're gonna drink with friends, but you're really just drinking home alone. And at one point, I went to a friend's birthday party, and I got so drunk that I blacked out, and then I came to playing Mario Kart, which is crazy for a lot of reasons. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mario Kart. Do you guys know what Mario Kart is? Just put an
Yes.
applause emoji.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, it wasn't the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart. I came to playing Super Nintendo Mario Kart. Do you know how crazy it is to be that drunk and put 35 wires into a television together to play Super Nintendo Mario Kart? That's a lot of work. Second of all, how did I come to it was like a virtual drunk drove home from the party. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. I'm pretty sure I hit a couple pipes in a shell on the way home. Like what's going on? That's fucking insane to me. But I don't think I'll ever get used to Zoom. Because like I recently had to do an audition, and it's always so weird when you have to do auditions for like casting directors over Zoom because you want to be like, I'm really emoting here. And the casting director's like, but why don't you water your plants? Like, what's going on? I'm like, I get it. I'm trying to be a Confederate soldier right now. Like, I'm really into the, whatever. So like, it was so dumb, but I had to do this audition, and they were like, okay, you're going to be auditioning for this. You're going to play this 25-year-old gay Black Republican. You need to be very sassy. Can you do a little bit of this motion? And here's the thing. Wow. I was like, excuse you, I don't do stereotypes. That is offensive. I don't want to. Did you say I'm 25? I'm sorry, 25? What? God. The cocoa butter's working. Because I am not 25. I am going to be 37. Okay, 37.
In his prime.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm 4 years past Jesus. Okay, fuck the cross. I'm going all the way, baby. But I realize 37 is a weird age, It's like a weird cross section between adult and fuckboy is 37, Like I still like doing cocaine, but now it gets trapped in my nose hair. And I don't know how I feel about that. It is awkward. I'm trying to pretend I'm not looking down at my notes because I'm totally ready.
You're totally allowed to look at
notes. No, I'm a professional. Okay. Some of us took a shower 2 days ago to get ready to do this show. Some of us put vinegar on the fucking earring so that it won't tarnish. Okay. Why you didn't get the audition, Calvin? I like how I'm jealous of people who've actually created shit during the quarantine. Because like I was talking to a friend, and my friend was like, oh, I finished a screenplay. And I was like, without cocaine? And she was like, yeah, no, I did it. And I haven't done anything. Like the most creative thing I did was I wrote a joke about how living rooms and bedrooms are different. Like I was like the Chris Rock of my apartment. Like that's what this broke me down into. Do you know what I mean? Like instead of men versus women jokes, I'm just going like, bedrooms be like, where the TV at? Like that's what I'm doing now. And I'm acting out like living rooms be like, what's up with these pillows? Like, what are we doing? Okay. You guys, this has been a lot of fun. I'm glad I wore a thong for this. And thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
Calvin, 4 years past Jesus. Calvin, I would have said you were Gen Z. I mean, black don't crack, and ain't it the truth? Look at you. You look good.
That was very funny.
What'd you say, Jeff?
That was very funny. Do you think really though, Calvin, this is like the best time to start dating? Like I'm getting like incessant ads on my Facebook about it, like virtual date. Maybe you should try it. This is the time. And like, is it? Like no one's showering. You're right. But we're dating? Like what's happening?
I mean, it sounds like he wrote the profile for you. Like Black Lives Matter. I also swallow. You're ready, Jeff.
That seems like a whole different site than dating. But like, I mean, I'm down. Like it's been a long year.
Listen, can I just say something quickly? Everyone that's in the show, if you can put on your camera and unmute yourself, like please. I think we should have said that in the beginning. I know we normally do.
But no pressure, no pressure. You know, like
we're not gonna stalk you or anything if you don't do it. But if you can. please.
Yo, look at that. Look how lovely everyone looks, and it's so fun. I just want to share because Kelvin's talking about Zoom shit. I don't know if you can hear my mom right now in the background. She's getting ready for her Bhagavad Gita group. It's like, yeah, Sureka, I'm coming. Yeah, it's very loud. And like whenever I'm at my parents' house, my mom like has her headphones in, so we're literally screaming at each other because she's like listening to Sadhguru lectures, and I'm like, Ma, and she's like, oh, and she's a taker. But I'm in a book club. Anybody doing like the Zoom book club? And one of the moderators of the book club, she's very like, hi, I'm really happy to welcome everyone. And she didn't realize that she wasn't muted, and she started yelling at her dogs, and it was like, oh shit, that's the real. She's like, Fluffy, sit your ass down. And I was like, oh, I am aroused and terrified of. Yeah, Fluffy got spanked that night. I'm super excited to bring your next comedian to the stage. She's looking absolutely glorious. I asked for credits. No credits. No credits. Vix, you got any credits you want me to drop real quick? You can just tell me.
I was gonna say, did you not think I was worthy of credits, or did I not give you any?
No,
I don't think I have any credits, to be quite honest.
Laugh Factory is the credit.
Oh yeah, I mean I do shows at the Laugh Factory and Zany's often. I have a few coming up, but like I just meant like in March I have a couple already, but.
Okay, this bitch is booked IRL, so enjoy her in the Zoom while you can. Make some noise right now for Victoria.
I got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Sonal called me, and I was doing my post gym poop when you texted me. So I was like, I better get ready.
That's intimacy, the timing.
I'm from Ohio, so I shouldn't, and I was not reading any of the flyers, so I was just like 8:30. So someone was like, hey, you're on in 1. And I was like, oh, you fucking hell, get out of here. I was like, let me just finish this crying poop and I'll be right there. I've been crying a lot. Yeah, you guys, I am so depressed. But like I go to the gym. I work out like 4 times a week. So just so you guys know, some fat people do try. I mean, a lot of them don't, but like I do. So just don't be wondering. I have made a conscious effort to be less fat. It's not working, but the effort is there, and that means almost nothing. No, I like to go to the gym because I like to feel what it's like to be so close to death but not achieve it. My favorite thing. It's hard. Like life is hard right now. It's just like it's been a tough time, honestly. I think it's hard for everyone. I'm just so depressed, but it's like everyone else is, so it's good. The other day I watched Open Season in my bed and cried. If you guys don't know what Open Season is, it's a cartoon about a bear starring Martin Lawrence. And there was no scenes worth crying to, but I did it anyways. I am struggling. I struggle a lot with depression and anxiety to like a very serious extent. And I don't know, does anyone else go to therapy to talk about how funny they are? So I like the thing with depression is like I know I'm crazy. Like I had a nightmare the other day about someone changing the font on one of the forms we use at work. That was a full-on nightmare for me. I woke up in a panic, and I was like, and then I went to work at 2 a.m. to make sure. Just kidding. What if I was seriously like that? I feel like my depression hits at really weird times. Like I love when I get depressed while I'm trying to pull out a paper towel, because it's like, it just makes me sadder because I can't get the paper towel to come out, and then I'm already depressed. So what else matters in this world? The fucking paper towel. That wasn't funny. That was just really sad and true. I don't know. Being depressed is hard, and I feel like I'm crazy, but like in a fun way. Like I don't want to die. Like I do talk about death a lot, but like in a really fun, inclusive way. I want everyone to feel welcome to be comfortable and talk about death with me. I do work in medicine. I would say the one thing sadder than working with cancer patients is doing stand-up comedy, and I do them both poorly. So that's where I'm really at right now. It's really hard to bring the vibe down when you work with cancer patients, but I do it literally all the time. The other day I was just like to my coworkers, hey, is anyone else thinking about death right now? Casually all the fucking time. I was like, hey, like we were literally having a casual conversation about movies or something, and then I was like, hey, did any of you guys know that the little girl from what's a fucking movie? The little girl from Land Before Time, her dad murdered her, and everyone's like, what the fuck? Psycho bitch. But it is very true. If you didn't need to know this, you know it now. And like I don't like everyone needs to know this. I'm not sure why we're not talking more about serial killing. Like, I don't get it. Okay, serial killing, like, here's the thing. I think we should normalize Black female serial killers. Like, why aren't there more of them? Why aren't we doing more of that? And I think the reason is this. The issue is people associate serial killing with intelligence, but they don't associate it with Black women. But no serial killer was that intelligent. Ted Bundy used to pretend to be injured to get people to follow him into the woods. That's not a smart person. That's me in middle school gym. I pretended to be literally injured so I could not murder someone. No, I pretended to be injured so I wouldn't have to run the mile for the presidential challenge. So if I can do it, then you can do it. We can all be serial killers together. Sorry, that took a weird turn. I'm rusty, you guys, but not really. I know I'm really funny. It's mostly you guys. I am a young millennial. Like I'm pretty young. And I think like all my generation wants to do is like die. But like the thing about it is this, like, I'm a rich kid and that surprises people because you guys are racist, but I am a rich kid. And like, so I grew up around like with other rich kids and all this stuff. And like, I didn't listen to like rap music or gangster rap music or anything like that. Like, I don't even know what rap is. That's funny. No, but I did love to listen to emo music. And like, it was like so my vibe, but like, my parents had no issue with my siblings listening to gangster rap, but I would listen to songs like Until the Day I Die, and my dad would be like, she needs mental help. And I was like, your son is listening to songs about beating hoes. And all he fucking does is play video games with other fucking nerds. So there's no way he's beating a damn hoe anywhere. He shouldn't beat a hoe anyways. But my brother was a nerd and thought he was cooler than he was. But the point being is that let's normalize Black female serial killers. That was the original point. Let's go back to that one. Okay. Did anyone see Mom? I want to be like that.
Yeah.
No, it's hard because like I don't spend too much time with other Black people. I don't know what that's like. Do you guys know Black people? I know like one. God. And they're probably related to me. Is that racist? No, I used to have, I had like 1 or 2 Black interactions a month or a year. And it was, my hairstylist is Black. But my hairstylist retired recently. My hairstylist, she decided to retire because she became TikTok famous. So there goes my 1 Black interaction I had every year. So I really need more. It was fine because we would just sit there and we would chat and it'd be like we would talk about like she would talk about Black stuff and I would talk about Linkin Park, and then we just got our stuff together and we were just all on the same page. And then we would watch the 2 Black movies I knew, which is like Barbershop and Baps, which is like really like white people know that movie too. I'm not sure that's that progressive. I love that. Jamie, get the fuck out of here. Jamie's my only friend. Jamie's my best friend in comedy, and she's a white person, and she knows more Black people than me. So this is depressing. Every time someone's like, I want to introduce you to a Black person, I'm like, yeah, I think I get way too excited. Listen, I don't have a lot of Black friends. I had a lot of white friends, not for any main reason. You guys were just always around. And like the thing with having a lot of white friends is they expect you to be the cool Black friend, and man, did they get shafted when they got me. They're like, this bitch just reads Good Charlotte fan fiction and sleeps in her bed like a normal, like black people sleep in beds. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that like that was a special thing to me. We all sleep in fucking beds. Okay. But what my point was, Good Charlotte fan fiction is really all I did in middle school, and I played The Sims and watched Lizzie McGuire. Now, I'm not saying all other Black people didn't do that, but other Black people did things that were cooler too. And I was like, hey, do you guys just like want to come over and get on AIM and listen to Good Charlotte for 10 hours? And everyone was like, no, get some help. And I didn't, so here I am today. No, yeah, I just like, it's hard, like even doing like what Calvin was saying, like doing Zoom and like doing virtual comedy. I like tried to explain to my parents what virtual comedy was like, and I was like, oh, it's like real comedy but sadder. It's very much so. I like it's weird though, like the pandemic has been weird. I do work in medicine, and like it's just been like this weird thing where every interaction is strange. Someone touched me the other day and I screamed. And that was before the pandemic. Now when someone touches me, I like throat punch them. So we're both in it for it together. But no, it's been really weird. I do like to see people social distancing. People do cross the street when they see me coming. But now when they cross the street, it's for social distancing and not what it used to be, which was just general racism. Yeah, that's right. I don't know who Joshua Postell is, but he is just living for all my jokes. Thank you, Joshua, for being here today.
It's funny.
Yeah, thank you, Joshua. I like to think I'm funny too, but I can't tell because you guys fucking suck. I'm just kidding. That was so bad. My time is almost up, you guys. I have 2 minutes to go through jokes that I know that Sonal has already heard. So I'm still gonna tell them. Okay, I had one more. I know it looks like my camera's not there. Oh, this was a great one I wrote. You guys tell me if this is a good joke, okay? So I wrote this joke, and it's like, if I ever wrote a book in medicine, it would just be called Why Is It Wet Here? Because I'm always wondering why the fuck this table is fucking wet. Literally, everyone hates me. I feel like it's a good, I don't know. It's weird. I've been getting high a lot too. The other day I got high and I watched Nancy Drew, and I was afraid of the villains in Nancy Drew. So I wouldn't recommend smoking weed at all, you guys. It is not good for you. You know, Nancy Drew is supposed to be a fun, lighthearted TV show for kids, and I watch it and I'm terrified every second of every fucking day. I don't know if that's the Nancy Drew or just my general demeanor. I did buy a karaoke mic recently. Most people buy karaoke mics to sing and have fun. I do it to be able to sing sad country songs by myself in a tone, though, in a pitch that I enjoy. So, but like it is for my neighbors to be like, do you want to hear another sad country song sung by this girl who has no tone? Oh, country song grata. Oh, please, honey, I can give you so many. But my favorite one to sing is, okay, actually there's way too many, but there is this one called Stay, which is super depressing. It's about a woman cheating on her husband, or a woman cheating with the husband. And the mic's right here, Soma. Don't you even play. Someone was always asking me for shit. She's literally like, okay, because she didn't believe I fucking put together dollhouse furniture, you guys. I'm not fucking kidding you. I'm a serial killer in the goddamn making. Okay, that's why I'm saying this is a shelf that I put together. Because if I didn't know how to murder yet, I do now. I will say I'm very excited for the season premiere of You, because I think that like,
oh boy,
I do think that that's my last thing I'm going to talk about is the show You. This is what I want to tell you about the show You.
Wait,
the concept is only song? Insane, huh?
What about the country song?
Stay by Sugarland.
Oh,
what
did I say? Sing it.
Oh no, I can't sing that. Wait, what did I? Who did I say it was by? It's I don't know. I don't think I said who it was by.
Anyway, you go on.
You. I'm gonna finish on You because you guys should watch You, because the only theory that I can get with You. Oh, okay, good. I thought I said the wrong artist, and I'm like, I don't get my country artists wrong, bitch. If there's anything I know, it's country. Don't be asking me a goddamn thing about rap. Who the fuck is Tupac?
Oh no!
Bitch, I'm just kidding. I love Tupac. You can be multidimensional. You don't think I go from listening to Gangsta's Paradise to some goddamn Rascal Flatts? I'll do it. Now that's too long. My point is, watch you, because you can only get away with if you're a white man. You could only get away with being that bad a serial killer if you were a white man. That man was hiding in plain sight. Imagine I tried to go to the restaurant as the person I'm stalking and just try to wear a baseball cap and pretend I was a different person. You can't do that. Look at me. I'm 5'11" and have the same body type as Grimace from McDonald's. I can't hide in plain sight. Okay. All right. I think I've overstayed my welcome. This was mostly just me complaining. Per usual, man. You guys, I am funny, I promise, when I'm not sad. So when that happens, I'll let you know.
Yo, keep an eye out for the upcoming New York bestseller, Why Is It Wet Here?
Exactly.
But I mean, that is a hook. I would definitely, and we have questions in the comments. Is your sleigh shirt with a white woman, some black femme serial killer merch?
It says I slay, but it's Buffy. It's Buffy.
Oh.
So kind.
That's the hook.
I also like, you know what, Victoria, I'm slightly jealous of your wealth, because I'm like, you need the level of wealth brown and black people want.
Oh, I think she's playing the song. I think
No, I'm not. Someone else is.
Radha's playing the song.
I'm not playing the song.
I was like, that was pretty random. I was like,
someone is playing the song.
This is your song, Victoria.
No, it is my song. It's so sad, but I do love it.
Who is playing this?
I have no idea who.
An
angel. Searching. I love this song.
Okay, Rada, because I figured, Rada, we're friends now for sure. Let's do it. If you like country music, it came from heaven. Thank you.
She's so sneaky.
I'm sorry, did you have a question for me?
I was saying that, like, I'm so jealous of her wealth, because she reached the level of wealth that, like, poor brown and black people wish they could reach. Like that wealth where they don't see color anymore. OJ wealth, where you think you're white now, you know? And
oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I most definitely know that I'm black. Trust me, people love to remind me.
When I say white, you have like all the white friends, and you see like one black person a month. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's because I just like, listen, I try to get black people out of my life as quick as possible. If I wasn't in my parents' will and trust, I would listen. Get them kicking. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, Victoria, don't you want to adopt an African kid? I'm just like, I'm here. I have a degree. I'm just saying, if you want to.
If I did, I wanted to make a joke earlier, because usually I'm usually not with people of color. So if you guys want to be my friend, please. Solna, like, she barely wants to be around me.
I booked you for the show. You're my friend.
She did book me. I know I am. I'm Ethiopian, but I'm like Ethiopian, but like I go to restaurants and I act like a white person. So I try to like spell the words out. Like like when a white person goes to a Mexican restaurant and they like try to say the words like in an accent. That's like me in an Ethiopian restaurant, and I am Ethiopian. I'm like, hey, do you want me to hear this? You want to hear me say it correctly? Because I can. And they hate me. But yes, I listen. I am a little African baby. My mom's from Ethiopia. I mean, she hates me, but I'm from there. Okay, that's it.
Represent.
Cool.
Yeah, let me see those habasha.
Show. Last comic for the show.
Big shout out for all the crying happening. You know, I hope everyone's staying hydrated.
So last comic for this show. One half of Mango Bay. Mango Bay, if you don't know, it's a podcast. Phenomenal. It's all over. If, you got on IGs on it's everywhere. It's everywhere, literally. So everyone put their hands together for Pranav Bahari.
Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with Victoria. There needs to be more black female serial killers. 100%. I don't understand how there aren't already like millions of them, right? Because who has been pushed further to the edge than black women in America? You know what I'm saying? White guys, meanwhile, they're like, my mom got me regular Cheerios instead of Honey Nut Cheerios. They go fully nuts, you know? And it's just like, what the fuck is up with that? I will say this about serial killers. I've been watching a ton of serial killer documentaries lately, and I don't like serial killers, but I definitely like rank serial killers in terms of how they murder somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like serial killers who use a gun. I don't like that at all. Okay. I like serial killers who strangle people, you know, or stab people. To me, that's a serial killer, right? Every time I hear about a serial killer who uses a gun, I'm like, did you even come? Did you even bust a nut, bro? Did you really? No. Okay. I know I didn't. This is a bit dark for an opening joke. I agree. But I'm just saying, you know, a gun, that's for incels, you know, that's like school shooter shit, you know? Serial killers, you know, they be fucking, all right? They be busting nuts. Anyway, very smooth segue. I realize I'm not very sexually adventurous as I've gotten older. I'm just not. Last woman I dated, she was really interested in being humiliated sexually. And I didn't really know what that was about. So the first time we had sex, it was extremely awkward. You know, we're getting it on a little bit. And she's like, hey, just want you to know, I want you to humiliate me. And I didn't really know what that was about. I was like, I don't understand what that means. She's like, no, just like say something kind of mean to me, be mean, be nasty to me, you know, insult me. And I was like, I don't really think I'm that comfortable with doing that. And she's like, no, come on, just please, just be mean, say something mean. I was like, you got a big forehead, okay? You got a big, she had a 5 head, and that was the wrong answer, okay? 5 head was the wrong answer. I'm not the answer she was looking for at all. It was such a wrong answer. Not only did we not have sex that night, but 2 days later, she got bangs. Yeah, she had a 3 head 2 days later. Big forehead was not the right answer. The right answer, apparently, I didn't know this, was a cunt. So I did not know that at all. That was not even in my top 3 choices. Okay, my top 3 choices were, you know, big forehead was number 1. Number 2 was your cat's litter box is disgusting. And then number 3 was Bernie would have won, but no, it was cunt all the time. Always default to cunt, guys. Always default to cunt. I lately, I think like appropriation is like a very hot button issue, cultural appropriation. And one thing that I've realized is the most common form of appropriation is when white people will use blackness to like express or experience pleasure. Does that make sense? I'll give you an example. There's a white guy I know, he's a friend of mine, his name's Kyle. Kyle's a graphic designer, like every white guy in Brooklyn. I was like, Kyle, how's work going? He was like, oh man, it's like not good, you know, my client's going really over budget, but I can't stop the project because it's going to be good for my portfolio. I was like, oh man, that sucks. I was like, what about that girl you're seeing? Didn't you go out with her last night? He was like, oh, you know, I did my thing. You know, I put my thing down, all the way down. I was like, holy shit, like what's going on with Kyle? And then it got me thinking, like Kyle can only do that because he's expressing pleasure. You know, he couldn't do that if he's expressing grief. You know what I mean? If it had been like, Kyle, how's work going? He'd like, nobody knows the trouble Kyle's seen. Mm-hmm. He would get canceled immediately. He would get immediately canceled, and he should, right? And then it got me thinking, it's like white people have tried to express grief through blackness before, right? It happened in like the 60s and the 70s when all these like white musicians got really into blues music. You know, they were into like blues musicians like Muddy Waters or Howling Wolf, and they're of course singing about a lot of hardship of the black experience in America. And then white people were like, we want to try that too, but they just weren't sad enough for it. So the minute they started doing it, they're like, the blues rocks, having the blues rock, it sucked. You know, it went from Muddy Waters to Strawberry Fields Forever. Totally weird, you know. Totally weird thing. But it's not just white people who do this, right? It's not just white people who do this. I was dating an Indian woman for a while, and she's straight from India. She had an accent and everything. And I remember the first time we were ever getting it on, you know, I started to finger her a little bit because I'm a gentleman. And as soon as I started fingering her, she's like, oh, make that pussy pop, son. Make the pussy pop. Yeah, you like that wet ass pussy, huh? You like that vap, huh? There's a whore in this house. I was like, holy shit. I put 1 finger inside of her. She turned into Megan Thee Stallion, okay? I put 2 fingers inside of her. She started breakdancing. Totally inappropriate. Totally inappropriate. I'm going to say it right now. We got to stop the appropriation. let's see. This is some more dark material here. I'm working out some new shit. I was really, we live in such a terrifying, horrid world. I was watching this documentary series about human trafficking recently, and it was just so fucked up. You know, it's all these guys and these men in America. They ship over, you know, all these young women from impoverished countries, lie to them, they bring them over here and then exploit them. It was really horrible. I do recommend you guys check this show out. It's called 90 Day Fiance. Has anybody seen this thing? It's a fucking nightmare. Okay, it's what is going on with this show? Seriously, it's every episode, at least twice an episode, I'm just waiting for the FBI to like kick the door in and put a stop to this. I'm 8 seasons in, they haven't shown up one time, okay? I'm no snitch, but I'm ready to like call up the FBI and be like, guys, I know you're working on ISIS right now, but you really should check out Danielle from Ohio, okay? She's really up to no good. It's a terrifying show. It's for those of you guys who have never seen 90 Day Fiance, I'll explain it for you. 90 Day Fiance is a show about Americans who were born without chins, or in some cases, too many chins, who find people from other countries who have like fully formed faces and chins, and then they bring them over here. And it is human trafficking, okay? It's totally human trafficking. It's not like the kind of human trafficking where like they're shipping containers full of women. This is like small batch human trafficking, like artisanal craft human trafficking, you know? Like if Whole Foods did human trafficking, it would be 90 Day Fiance. They just do a real small batch. And it got me thinking, like, I'm looking at these like mostly women from really poor countries, and I'm like, man. And then you look at the guys, right? And they're really hideously ugly. And it got me thinking, if their countries were just like a little bit less poor, just like a little bit less poor, there's no way they would fuck these guys, you know? Like if the Brazilian Amazon had like fruit roll-ups or something, these women would never come over here and fuck some of these uggos, right? Because the other thing about the show is this, is it's not like a 4 in America meets a 4 in Brazil and they fall in love. No, that would be beautiful, okay? That would be like, I would believe in God if that happened, you know? If 2 ugly 4s from across the world came together to make one mega 4, right? No, it's never that. It's like a 10 from the Philippines and then like a 3.5 from Oklahoma. You know what I mean? And it's always a nightmare. It's always a nightmare because they interview the people before they get together, and like the guy will just be like, well, you know, I was a missionary, you know, and when I went to the Philippines and I met Lupe, I was on a mission with the church. I'm like, yeah, you were on a mission. It was called Operation Pedophile, okay? You're disgusting, right? Then the women, they talk to them and they're just like, they have to lie. They have to lie about why they're getting with this dude. They're like, well, I got with Joseph because he has a really good heart. Yeah, he has a really, really good heart. I'm like, he does not have a good heart at all. He absolutely, you know, he doesn't have a good heart. How do you know that? Because he's a fucking human trafficker. Okay. That's how you know he does not have a good heart at all. He's a fucking nightmare. And the worst thing about it is these people from these other countries who come over here, it's not like they just have to fuck this person once, right? They have to fuck them for like 6 to 8 months before everything goes through, the green card, the marriage, all that stuff. They have to fuck them for 6 to 8 months. I think this is the solution to the immigration crisis in America. Is I think they should only have to fuck them once and then they immediately get citizenship, just one time. That's like a trial by fire. You know what I mean? You fuck them once, you get citizenship, you get a job, you get an apartment, and then the American gets deported. To me, that is the solution to immigration in this country. Okay, that's what I'm saying. We just got to get some new blood in there. Let's see. I feel okay. I'm gonna do some non-dark jokes now. What's my time at?
Like less than a minute.
Okay, cool. So one final joke. I feel like we've gotten too ironic as a society. I feel this as a comedian, especially. We've gotten way too ironic. Everything's too cute, too sarcastic, and it's dangerous because it's blurring the lines between what's real and what's ironic. And I realized this when I had a job interview a while back, and I was like crushing this interview. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to get this job. I'm a shoo-in for the position. But just as I was leaving the job interview, you know, instead of saying goodbye like a normal human being, the irony kind of crept up on me, and I was like, bye. Fuck. fuck, right? Like I had gotten so used to saying bye, like as a joke with my friends, that this is just how I say goodbye now. It's weird, right? So in my mind, I'm racing. I'm like, how do I redeem myself in front of this man? How do I recoup the situation, get the job? But before I could say a single word to this guy, without even looking up from his laptop, just goes, bye. Best part is I got the job. I got the job. I ended up getting the job. I was so happy. I'm now a homicide detective. Yeah, it's been great. Just out here canceling perps. Okay, guys, that's my time. My name's Pranav. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you so much.
Pranav, homicide detective, Mango Bay. I was laughing when Pranav was like talking about the guy having a good heart, and I hated when people say that. They're like, "Oh, you have such a good heart," and I'm like, "Oh, really? You know my cardiologist? I didn't know you guys knew each other like that." Science joke, guys. Science joke. You know, because because you have.
I was there for it. I was.
Yeah, you have a heart.
I was into it too.
You have a heart, and then
We're here.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, not
So give it up for Pranav. Pranav, you can follow him. He's got the social medias. Really, check out the podcast. They are blowing up. And thank you to Jamie, and thank you to Rabies, and thank you to Pia, and everybody who's giving donations.
Jeffrey, Emily, Victoria, Calvin hanging out, Angie. I mean, this too many to mention. I feel like this was a tight show. This was
Calvin, thank you for wearing that kimono for us. Really, it's so blessed. You look fantastic.
Thank you. I'm not kidding. I bought 15 of them. I bought 15 different colors of kimono. I just want you to know I'm committed.
Jeff needs to get that kimono. Jeff, you're not wearing the robe. You need to get the kimono hookup.
I know. Well,
It's
like,
true.
you know, Sonal said, I cleaned up a little bit for this. I wore a robe on the first week and it was like a big fucking deal. Like people were putting into their set. I was like, oh my God, we're at home. Let's get in this. I like your kimono, by the way, Calvin.
You
don't need to.
Oh, can we get a full body? What?
Can we do
Oh no, that's for OnlyFans. I'm doing that at 11.
Okay, he's got the OnlyFans. You got to research him. Kevin with the amazing setup. Look at Kevin. I'm like, what is your webinar link? I will come to your webinar.
Where's your TED Talk happening?
When is your TED Talk? Doesn't it look like he should be doing a screen share? And he's like, okay, let's go ahead and get this started.
Yes, tell us about the Green New Deal. What's going on?
Stocks, up.
Ben looks like he's hacking someone. I don't know, good hacker, bad hacker. I don't know.
You know, Ben's got the setup because he's got multiple screens. Like he's like and he's laughing
all over the place.
Like, where is he looking? And Ray with the vibes. Ray posted about the show. Thank you. Oh, look how beautiful little pod looks. The howdy partners. Anna, what up, Anna?
Anna's there. So, I mean, this is the end of the show. We're just saying thanks to all of you, right? Any special shout outs on other than Radha?
Radhya, we got Radha and we got Radhya. And I'm trying to cue the track. Oh yeah, this is how you know it's the end of the show. Yeah, shout out to all the country artists.
Felicity on deck. Felicity with the gun.
You tell your doctor next time he says, like it's so blessed.
In every sector, everyone
This is not sign language. Okay, thank you for spending your Wednesdays with us. This is like the most socializing that I have.
Every Wednesday, if you want to come out and chat, we here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Victor, you killed it. I love you. We are friends. Okay, we're friends.
I know. I love you.
Thank you for your medical knowledge.